Well, tonight I'm going to do a quick one about lead generation. Lead generation had to do with getting more prospects. This one had to do with what is affecting so many businesses today. A lot of businesses go after sales alone and they discover that they are not getting more people to sell to. There is a step by step procedure today, so I'm going to do a quick one for you tonight. I'm doing this very late at night, and I will ensure that I pass this message across to you. Well, it boils down to understanding three things: one, the right target; two, the right media; and three, the right messaging. And when we talk about the target, we're talking about who are you trying to sell to. And when you are thinking about who you want to sell to, you want to think in terms of, do they have the ability to buy, and do they have the willingness to buy? Somebody might be able to afford 10,000 or 100,000, but doesn't mean that the person is willing to spend that much on what you're trying to sell. So you want to see and identify the exact who that have the ability to buy and they have the willingness to buy. I hope that is clear enough. If it is not clear, you can still get back to me on that. The next one had to do with the right media. Now, a lot of people come to say, oh, you should do online, you should do Facebook, you should do Instagram, you should do all those things. Yeah, I have no issues about those things, but you need to be careful. Where exactly do you have more of your clients? Are they online or are they offline? So you need to be clear as regards this. So wherever they are, which is their location, that is what you're looking for. You're looking for where can you find them. Then after knowing where you can find them, then we'll come to the right messaging. That is, what are you going to tell them that will make them take the next step? Now, it is very important that you should note that I am referring to this. I'm talking about what they want, not what you want. A lot of us talk about what we want, no matter what it is. We're selling. I'm a tailor. I'm a fashion designer. The first thing you see people, you tell them to come and sew with you. That's not what they're actually thinking about. They might be brooding over the fact that another fashion designer failed them. They might be brooding over, okay, he sewed a cloth for me the other day, but it doesn't work fine. Take, for example, the field I'm in. I've seen a lot of people who are confused when it comes to marketing, and people keep saying different jargons, and that doesn't actually make sense. So what I do is to put sense or put simplicity into the complex nature of marketing for people. So you need to also do the same thing. So it boils down to, let us assume that, okay, I'm going to make a drawing now. Don't mind my drawing. Let's assume that you're trying to sell to Ade. Okay, Ade is your client. You want to sell Ade this very particular item. Now, most people will do something like this. They just want Ade to just come straight and buy. And that's what most people do. But instead of doing this like this way, it might work. But if you have competition in your market, you're not the only one doing it. If you're using this method, you'll be sometimes frustrated. But instead of that, you can dangle something in front of Ade, something that makes Ade very, very interested in what you're trying to do. So what are we saying here? Let's assume that Ade, I can, it's just like dangling a carrot in front of a horse for a horse to take a step to go to where you want to go to. So you dangle something in front of Ade, like I can call a bribe, for Ade to take the first action, to think about you. you're trying to put yourself in this position of authority with Ade in his own life. So stop going through this way of buy thing. Go through way of helping somebody to actually solve his problem. So if you do, it's just synonymous to let's assume that you have a funnel like this. I'm sure you must have heard about this. You have a funnel like this. You want to take people to take action to enter this place. So you have a funnel divided into different shapes like this. All right. So maybe the first thing you do is for them to be aware of you. And once they are aware that somebody can help them, the next step is to get them to do this. Maybe get them to speak with you. All right. So get them to speak with you. And the next step may be for you to actually have a sales opportunity here. Okay, a sales opportunity here. Then here likely you get them to buy something, and here you can upsell them. You can upsell them to buy more things. So if you are looking for to sell more, you want to think in terms of how much of awareness do you have, how much of people are coming through to you through this funnel, how many of them are you speaking to directly, how many sales opportunities do you have. Then you can have more people buying from you, and you can also upsell them into other things. So this is just a simple lead generation system, but as much as I can try to bundle it together, I want you to give it a trial. Let me know how it goes, and we'll take it out from there. I hope this helps. Please drop a comment if it helps to you.